or engraving and tumblers, firearms, parts, and other items that you would like to have engraved. They're open 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. They also have a massive catalog on quickdrawgun.com. Quick Draw Gun is here to serve you for all your gun needs. All right, going to get a little hot lap action. Work that track in just a little more. Keeter brings him around 3 and 4, hits that lap pedal. Here we go. Keeter trying to shut him off right there, right off the bat. All 3 cars sticking right there together. Keeter, your leader, going down the back stretch. Sutherland, Simon, 1, 2, 3. Coming around for lap number 1. Mitch Keeter out front. Sutherland right there, side by side as they come down to the front stretch. Sutherland going to look to the top side, but he's going to fake it. He's going to go down to the bottom. Sutherland still your leader. Tight race for the lead here. Simon loses it but gets it back together. We'll see if we can continue on. So we're still racing. Here we go. Keeter still your leader on the top side. Sutherland looking on the bottom side. He'll tuck her back in, going down the back stretch. 0.2 of a second the distance that last time by. Oh, Sutherland gives a little spin. We'll bring out the caution there. Green flag, here we go. Keeter, your leader, going into 1 and 2. Sutherland sticking right by him. Through 3 and 4, both cars still pretty close. 6/100ths of a second between first and second of Keeter and Sutherland. Sutherland trying to rail him in as they go down the backstretch. Getting away sideways, trying to move up a line, trying to get a little more speed out of that top side. Keeter out front by 0.2 of a second that time. Both cars running their fastest lap so far, 19.794 out of Keeter. 19.999, barely breaking into the 20s. .245 the distance, still keeping it close. Keeter out front here. Starting to get a little distance between 1 and 2 here. Keeter out front, Sutherland in that second spot. Flag man Chip Abramowitz grabs that white flag in his hand. We're got 1 to go this time by. One more time around for Keeter and Sutherland as they break on through. Sutherland narrows the gap there in 1 and 2. What can he do between 3 and 4? Gives it all he's got. Keeter coming off a 4, gonna take the win. Good job to both racers there in our USRA stock cars. 39 JR of Robert Sutherland. 3/1000ths of a second between the two of them. Mitch Keeter taking home the win 2 weeks in a row here in our USRA stock cars. Green flag, here we go. Brian Brown looking for this quick lead here. Brown, your leader in the number 69 machine. Johnny Coates in that number 35 in the second spot. Logan Thompson. 19.311 for Brian Brown that last time by. 20.152 for Logan Thompson. Brown out front by a whole second over the number 35 of Johnny Coates. 69 of Brian Brown breaking into that 18th second along with Johnny Coates. Both guys running just about neck and neck as far as lap times. 18.966 for the 69 of Brian Brown. 18.987 for Johnny Coates. Going to be hard to play catch up when both guys are running about the same caution coming out here on lap number 4, number 16 of Logan Thompson, spinning out there between lap turns number 3 and 4. Here we go. Brian Brown out to the lead now. Coates gets shut off between 1 and 2. Thompson falling back to that third spot. Coates going to take a look high side. Brian Brown protecting that bottom. Scoots it up through the middle. Right next to the wall. Coates got a fast car. Boy, he is right on his tail. Coates on that top side. Brian trying to shut him off. Coates side by side. Brown not able to shut him off there. Side by side through 1 and 2. Coates got a good run on the top side. Advantage on that top side. Coates takes the lead down the backstretch. Brown moves back to that second spot. Thompson still in that third. Brown not going anywhere though. Coates, your leader, running at 18.806. Brown running a 19.275 that last time by. Coates gonna figure out, got a lot more speed out front than he did in second. Brown runs his fastest lap that last time by with an 18.954, but it isn't helping right now. Coates extends that lead out, almost a whole second lead over the 69 of Brian Brown. 1.171 the distance between the two. Both men running their fastest lap. Only difference is 0.4 of a second between the two. Number 16 of Logan Thompson going to take her off the track. That'll leave just 2 there in the 35 of Johnny Coates and the 69 of Brian Brown. Brown's lap time's getting a little faster, still not as fast as Johnny Coates' 18.4 last time by. Two to go. Deuce is in the air for your Power Eye Super Stock A feature. Johnny Coates, your leader. Brian Brown in that second spot. Look to have narrowed the gap as they go down the backstretch there. They know time is running short here. White flag in the air here for the number 35 of Johnny Coates. Brown going to do all that he can to reel him in. Just don't know if he's going to have enough real estate to get it done. Checkered flag coming down the stretch. Johnny Coates. Johnny Coates getting his second win here at Monett Motor Speedway. Brian Brown coming in second. Logan Thompson, unfortunately, pulling off early. Another big round of applause for the 35 as he comes down the front stretch, taking home the win here in our Power Eye Super Stocks. For that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Hit the flags, here we go, green flag. Evan Clark on that outside. Kelly Chick kicks, spins around. Everybody gets around them safely. Kelly gets her started back up. Gonna be an original restart. Didn't get a lap in there. The guys got the flags in sight. Ready to hit that skinny paddle. Here we go. I said paddle, not pedal. Hicks all by himself out front. Gets able to scoot up just a little bit. Clark looking to the top side. He'll back off. Kason Harris enters the chat. He'll look for that second spot. Watch out, we got one just a little bit wild. Richard Powell checks up just a little bit too hard. Then on the backstretch, number 29 of Chris Powell not able to get stopped in time, runs over the back of the number 5 of Daniel Anders. Hicks brings him around. Hits that loud pedal. Here we go. Gonna try it again here. Harris was taking a look to the bottom side. For some reason, loses a lot of momentum. Evan Clark able to jump up to that second spot. Kelly Chick Hicks is your leader going into 3 and 4 slides up the track in front of Evan Clark there. Evan Clark going to take a look to the bottom side. Kelly Chick Hicks leads another lap here at Monett Raceway. 19.548 lap time that last time by 2/100ths of a second lead over Evan Clark. Hicks extending his lead out till 4/10 of a second over number 37 of Evan Clark. Good at lap times out of your leader there, 19.386. Evan Clark narrows that gap there. Half a second between him and your leader, Kason Harrison. Another half a second back, 4/10, Matt. Your top 5 staying right there together. Kelly Chick Hicks checks up just a little bit. Evan Clark looks to the bottom side. Everybody playing follow the leader, looking for a way to get around that number 32 machine of Kelly Chick Hicks. Chick doing an awesome job of protecting that lead so far here with 5 laps in the books. Evan Clark poking it down the bottom, tucks it right back in. It'll take a look to the top side if he gets too high up there. Kason Harris going to look to the bottom side. Chick on the bottom side. Evan Clark looking around to the top side. Going to be your new leader here coming around for lap number 7. Evan Clark, your new leader, just 4/10 of a second behind. Kelly Chick Hicks, Kason Harris now trying to find a way around. All over the back bumper of that number 32 machine. 37 of Evan Clark able to check out here. Extending that lead to over a second here, 1.107. Kason Harris tried to look to the bottom side there. Number 27, X of Trent Robinson. If Harris doesn't do it, Robinson will. Looking to the bottom side, almost 3 wide as they come off of turn number 4. Again, Evan Clark at number 37 after walking the dog. Kason Harris, checks right back up. Kelly Chick Hicks shuts him down from making that pass. Harris had the momentum coming off of turn number 2. Which way will they look this time? Hicks trying to protect that bottom side a little more. Harris with a good run down the backstretch. Pokes his nose down to the bottom side. Looking for that battle here of second place. Advantage top side. Kelly Chick Hicks still in that second spot. 37 of Evan Clark out there walking the dog. 2.7 second lead here. Nothing but daylight out in front of him. Harris trying to find a way to make a move, get around that 32. He'll take a look to the top side through 1 and 2. I have a feeling that 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks doing a lot of rear view mirror driving here. White flag out for your leader, Evan Clark. One more time around, nobody's touching him. Big a battle for second there. Harris got another good run off the top side. He's got a great run off of turn number 2. He'll take over that second spot. Kelly Chick Hicks falls back to third. Meanwhile, out front, your winner here, 37 wide pan. Catching your winner. Second place is going to the Kason Harris machine. The 00. Kelly Chick Hicks falls back to that third. Respectable podium finish there. Richard Powell in that 3 machine finishing in that 6th spot. The number 27 of Terry Williams falling back to 5th. Trent Robinson coming home in that 4th position. Kelly Chick Hicks getting a top 3 here. Kason Harris in the 00, last week's winner, coming home second in the number 37 of Evan Clark getting his first win of the 2024 season. Bowman brings him around, looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Green flag, here we go. Side by side for our front pole sitters. Last week's winner, Dale Centers, out front. The number 90 all on the back bumper of the number 69 at Dylan Bowman. All right. Problems on the 23 machine. We'll get them on the hook. Machine taken to the rear, to the back. Once again, going to be an original restart here. Dylan Bowman on the pole, 25. Adele Centers on his outside. Lane McLaughlin inside to row number 2, the number 90 of Tim Jones, 90X rather. Sean Coates inside row number 3, and Dean Kimberling on his outside. Got to make sure we get the wrecker safely down to pit row. And we'll get back to racing it. Hits that skinny pedal. Here we go. Center's taking the lead from the outside. Not as good of a start for Bowman that time. 90X of Tim Jones looking to the top side. Dale Center's out front. 90X of Tim Jones clears the number 69 machine. Landon McLaughlin looking to follow him on that top side. Center's out front by 0.8 of a second that last time by with the 90X of Tim Jones on McLaughlin. Starting to reel on that 90X. Take a look into the middle. He's underneath that 90X. Gonna try to clear him. Not able to do it this time by. Still right there at his back door. McLaughlin on the bottom side. Jones on that top side. Bowman re-enters the chat. He's gonna try to make up some time here. We'll see if he goes to top or bottom side. Meanwhile, Center's still out front by a gap. Center's out front by 3 seconds that last time by Tim Jones. Landon McLaughlin, Bowman, your top four. Sean Coates able to make his way up there. It's Dale Centers out front, and then everybody else bunched up real close together. Bowman gonna look at the inside of McLaughlin as they go down the backstretch. He's right there at his numbers. 90X of Tim Jones maybe holding him up here as he's able to get side by side with McLaughlin. He'll tuck her back as they go down the backstretch, the front stretch rather. Throw a blanket over 2, 3, and 4. If Coates can get back up there. McLaughlin down to the bottom side. Still out with the back bumper of that Tim Jones machine. McLaughlin a whole straightaway out front, 5.5 second lead. Nobody's touching him. I look for him to go back to back. Meanwhile, the fight is for second. 3 cars fighting it out there. The 54 machine of Dean Kimberly going to take her to the back. McLaughlin going to poke it down to the bottom side. Tim Jones able to keep his lead. He's not leading by no means. He's in that second spot though. Bowman trying to get in there, looking for that third spot. McLaughlin with another good run down the backstretch. Looking for a place he can hang that nose in there. They're almost side by side coming off of 4. 10 laps in the books, 5 to go. Side by side coming off of 2. Bowman should follow him on that bottom side. 90X of Tim Jones. Falls back to third. Bowman looking to the bottom side as well. Good run off of 4. He'll take her right back behind the 90X machine. McLaughlin up to that second spot, 9.2 seconds behind. Good run off of 2 for that 69 of Bowman. Always stronger down the front and back stretch. Whole half a track lead for Dale Centers. 9.421 seconds. As they exit the front stretch, he's entering it off of turn number 4. McLaughlin able to get away from that group though. It makes up just a little bit of time. Tim Jones doing a good job of holding off Coates and Bowman. White flag coming out for your leader here, Dale Centers. One more time around. McLaughlin taking the white flag here also. 10 seconds after. Coates looking to challenge for that 4th spot. Meanwhile, coming off of turn number 4, watch out. Dale centers to the 25, making a back-to-back. McLaughlin handily catches that 2nd spot. Big battle for 3rd. They get together coming off of turn number 4. He crosses Bowman. Coates getting into Tim Jones there. Jones don't like where our tires are, going to run him over. Dale Centers able to get the win there. Landon McLaughlin with a handy number 2nd. 34, Sean Coates able to sneak in there for a 3rd place finish. Dylan Bowman coming in 4th. And Tim Jones in the 90X coming in 5th. Number 1 going to be Ryan at Midday. In the number 21 machine, inside row number 2, Chris Lewis out of Springdale, Arkansas in the 14L. On his outside, Houston Johnson all the way from Kansas City, Missouri. In the number 97, inside row number 3, Troy Martin in that 9-star machine. Scott Kelly in the 47 going to be on his outside. Inside row number 4, Mickey Burrell in the 73 on his outside. Steve McLaughlin in the number 11. Inside row number 5, Jarrett Dotson in the 24-7. And starting on the bubble here is going to be the 23K of Randy Kreider. Martin and Mendahl bring him around. '97 of Houston, side by side. We are bunched up in the back. Caution coming out here. 23 machine. 23, 47, and 9 all involved in that wreck there. Troy Martin Jr., Scott Kelly. And Randy Kreider. Everybody able to get back going, it looks like. Jaron Martin out front of the Delaware double file restart. Johnson and Mendahl on the 2nd row. Lewis and Johnson, row number 3. Hitting that Ozark Farmer Resort Zone. Here we go. Great start for that 97 machine. Jaron Martin out front all by himself. They're all bunched up at the back, but they're starting to figure it out. Our top 5 rolling out like the Transformers. Burl right up the rear of the 21 machine. Meanwhile, out front, Jared Martin gonna have to fight off that 97 machine coming around 3 and 4. Gonna be a heck of a challenge, that 21 and Chris Lewis. Whoa, we got one off. The 73 machine of Mickey Burrell going off between 3 and 4. That'll bring out the caution here on lap number 2. '23 machine taking her off to the back. Hopefully everything all right on the number 73 machine. Lights are going to be out. Green flag, here we go. Shipping them off into 1 and 2. Watch out for that 21 coming on the top side. Jared Martin shuts them off as they go down the back stretch. Top 3 breaking away there. Monett in that second spot. Houston Johnson in third. Watch out, Chris Lewis, last week's winner, sends her up just a little bit high. He's leading that second group. He's got Jared Dotson right behind him. Steve Johnson right there with him as well. Meanwhile, group number 1, Jared Martin out front. Jared Martin, Monett, and Johnson right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chris Lewis and Dotson. Breakaway in 4 and 5. Houston Johnson on that bottom side. He was trying to look around the 21. He'll go down there again. Jared Martin, number 33, your current leader, leading by just half a second over the number 21 of Monett. Watch out, Houston Johnson just 0.2 of a second underneath that number 21. Big gap between 3 and 4, 2.6 seconds. Top 3 way out front, Martin, Monett, Johnson. Just past halfway here. Gonna be hard to catch that 33 of Jared Martin. He was leading last week until all of a sudden he pulled off. Chris Lewis was able to take the win from him. Six-tenths of a lead for the 33 of Jared Martin. Not a whole lot of change in there anywhere on the track. 33 of Martin, your leader. Monett at second spot. Houston Johnson in third. Watch out. Johnson trying to take that second spot away. He's on that bottom side. You can see the smoke flying from the 21 as he's burning off them tires. Watch out, coming off of turn number 4. White flag for your leader to number 33 of Jaron Martin. Martin kind of checking out from the other two there, Monett and Houston Johnson. Here he comes off of 4. There's your win, 33 of Jaron Martin. Taking home the win. Orion Monett coming in that second spot. Houston Johnson third. Chris Lewis able to hold on for that 4. Jared Dotson right behind him in that 5th position. Steve McLaughlin coming home 6th. Scott Kelly 7th. And 8th place goes to Troy Martin Jr. Coulter and Keeper were side by side through 1 and 2. Sundance Keeper out front. Coming around to lead lap number 1 is going to be the 6 7/8 machine of Sundance Keeper. Mitch Coulter, 0.664 seconds behind. Rob Maples gets a little bit high. He'll lose his 4th spot. Sticking around on that top side. He'll try to get around that 5.71 the machine. Sundance Keeper out front. Nine-tenths of a second between him and Mitch Coulter that last time by. Sundance Keeper still motoring on. Running a 19.45, won that last time by 0.2 of a second. Or 2.210. What am I trying to say? 2 seconds ahead of Mitch Coulter. Little high in the 33 machine. Gillis is in that 3rd spot. Everybody kind of spread out here. 6 7/8 of Sundance Keeper, your current leader, Mitch Coulter, in that 2nd spot. 3.210 seconds behind. Gillis 4.6 seconds behind your leader. Just past halfway here in your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified A feature. 6 7/8 Sundance Keeper leading flag to flag so far. Caution free race. Whole straightaway lead there. Caution coming out here on lap number 8. 33 of Michael Gillis getting spun there in turn number 4. He gets it started back up again Again, 8 laps down, 7 to go. In your Napa Auto Parts Power I Midwest Modified A feature. Lineup is right. We're going to go green flag racing this next time by. Hopefully finish this thing up here. Sundance Keeper out front. Coulter and Kenyon, row number 2, green flag, here we go. Maybe a little hard to see coming off of turn number 4 there. Ron Maples up to that 3rd spot. Keeper coming off of turn number 4. He's got Coulter right there behind him. Coulter just a little bit high coming off of turn number 3. 5 to go this time by 6 7/8 of Sundance Keeper dominant here at Monett Motor Speedway, the Grand Old Lady, the longest running dirt track, 3/8 mile dirt track in Missouri. Keeper out front by a distance of 2 seconds. That last time by over the number 8 of Mitch Coulter. Coulter falls back another full 0.8 of a second. 2.893 the distance between him and your leader Sundance Keeper. Michael Gillis 3.954 seconds back off your leader. White flag coming out for your leader, 6 7/8 of Sundance Keeper. Coming around turn number 3 and 4 for the final time here tonight. Your Napa Auto Parts Power I Midwest Modified A feature winner, the 6 7/8 of Sundance Keeper. Thank you, fans, for coming out tonight. Stick around for all our winners. Going to be coming on to the front stretch. Get your chance to take a picture with the winners there. Dustin Kenyon in the 571 coming in the 5th spot. Ron Maples coming in 4th. Michael Gillis finishing 5.4 seconds behind in 3rd. Mitch Coulter 4.7 seconds behind your race winner, the 6 7/8 of Sundance Keeper. Again, we appreciate you fans for coming out tonight. We had a lot of fun and less wrinkles this week. We'll have them all ironed out next week. Again, we appreciate you for coming out. It's an awesome night. I had fun, and I really do appreciate you. We will see you next Sunday here at Monett Motor Speedway.